We're back up. Yeah. Okay. I want to come back on when they come out, because I want to just talk a little bit before the half starts. Oh, here they come. That was quick. Here they come. Hmm? Welcome back to Sparks Field at Willamette University in the state capital of Oregon, Salem, where we find ourselves tied up at 1 here at halftime in the NWPL championship game. The Oly Town Artesians and CFC Atletica renewing the rivalry that has blossomed this year into a full-blown rivalry of epic proportions. These two teams have been separated by 2 goals over 225 minutes of play so far. But it's what happens today that matters, and today we're all knotted up at 1. A goal by Haley Ward opened it up for Oly Town, but it was answered right back 2 minutes later as Vicky Cruz Rosales got one past the keeper, Brock. And that's where we are. 1-1 the score in this championship game. And I did get clarification from the head official today. If we are still tied at the end of the second half, we go directly to penalty kicks. No overtime, no golden goals, straight to penalty kicks. And that is that. My name is John McGlamory, bringing you the action here today from beautiful Salem, Oregon, right next to the state capitol on the campus of Willamette University. Joined, of course, by Mr. Blake and Mr. Xander running the stream and making me look good today. They have been an exceptional help on this broadcast as well. So some last-minute instructions from coaches Matt Herrera and Jason Smith. And the ladies are about ready to get back on the field and show what they can do. Looks like it's going to be the same 11 that started the match today. Haas back in, as well as Fessenbeck, who's running on a yellow card as well. She picked up earlier in the first half. CFC also on the field, but they have left Vicky Cruz Rosales out on the pitch. She stays in for Paige Alexander, and we are underway. Delaney Smith to Myers. Myers flicks it. Held. Eden Comstock actually in the game now for Oly Town. It's tough. We don't get substitutions. They just come out onto the field at the half. So Eden Comstock in the game for Oly Town, making her first appearance of the day. Held in. It's Streeter. Streeter gets it. Fatima Jimenez playing against her, and Jimenez able to win the ball. And the throw-in coming up now for Oly Town as Haas picks it up. Julia Haas. Haas with the long throw. Finds Dell. Dell out wide. Streeter. Ball into the middle. Bodied up was Comstock, unable to get a foot on it. And it's going to be Boragine who comes away with the ball now for CFC. She plays it back. That was Maria Allen who gets it back to Boragine with a long ball. Looking for Alexander, who knew she was offside, stopped the run, looked at the AR And then the AR lifted his flag. So, yes, offside is the call. She knew it. Everyone knew it. The AR just wanted to let us sweat a little bit. So, free kick coming up. Oly Town on top of it. Delaney Smith standing over it. She lets it fly into the head of Sattler. Won by Streeter. Streeter looking for Comstock. Won by Allen. And now cleared out to Rosales. Rosales with the long ball for Alexander. She's not going to be able to get there as it falls all the way down to the keeper, Olivia Brock. And Brock going to clear it out towards midfield. Takes a big bounce. Played up. It's Boragine who gets it. Flicks it down. Field, won by Vicky Cruz Rosales, and played out of bounds by Michaela Key, out for a throw. It's Boragine now with the throw-in. Long throw downfield. Sattler plays out wide to Hyde. Hyde taken off the ball nicely by Streeter. And now Dell has control, flicks it into the middle. Now back to Dell. Dell making a run. Can she get there? No, Pineda first. Pineda comes out off her line to grab that ball. Brianna Dell making the run, but unable to get there before Pineda. But Oly Town coming out aggressive here in the second half, which is what you like to see in a championship game. Don't let this go to penalty kicks. And now the ball given away, and now Alexander makes a run, and she plays it down the line. It's Juarez. Juarez gets around Smith, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. She got around Smith, but the ball just too far out of her reach, and Brock let it go out for a goal kick. Haas plays it up off the chest of Madison. Smith wins the header. She plays it back to Key. Flicked up as the wind is really picking up here now. Our tent is about ready to take a trip down the Willamette River as it's about ready to take flight, but I think we've got it under control as Oly Town goes for the throw. Michaela Key, long throw, won by Allen to Boragine, played out by Dell off the feet of Boragine, and that's going to be a well-won throw-in for Oly Town. Brianna Dell being aggressive and winning the throw. Long throw for Comstock. Can she get there? It's cleared out by Rice, and it's going to go out once again for a throw-in. Again, Oly Town advancing down the field by throw-ins. And now they find themselves right on the 18 line in the attacking third. Now another long throw. Allen heads it into the middle, a dangerous ball. One down, cleared by Madison to Delaney Smith now, who plays it out wide for Julia Haas. Haas into the middle. One by Sattler, held in by Oly Town. It goes back to Delaney Smith. She keeps it alive, plays it to Key. Boragine coming to meet her. She gets it through the legs of Boragine, but Boragine able to maintain possession. And now a foul is going to be called against Michaela Key as Boragine went down. So free kick now for CFC. NWPL championship match. Oly Town struck first, but were answered immediately by CFC, and we find ourselves all knotted up at one here in beautiful downtown Salem. Ball goes all the way out to the fence for a goal kick. And Brock stands over it, and she's going to deliver the ball downfield, and she does. It's a good clearance out. Bounced to Streeter. Brooke Streeter. Up. One back by Haas, and now here comes Liv. Liv with the long ball to Comstock. Good trap by Comstock. Finds Dell in the middle. Played it behind her. It's cleared out, but only as far as the Oly Town midfield. But Vicky Cruz Rosales comes away with it now, trying to get away. From high stand, eventually coming away with it is Madison. Now Madison looking for the run of Boragine, but it's taken up by Key, and it's played all the way back to the keeper. Header won by Madison. Key able to win possession. Boragine called for the foul, and it's going to be a free kick for Oly Town. Ball makes its way to Streeter. She cuts inside. Long ball for Comstock, and Comstock gets there. It's an amazing ball. Comstock comes in. She's taken down, no foul. And that's going to be a clearance, and CFC coming away with it. Vicky Cruz Rosales plays it to Boragine. Boragine played up front, broken up, and played all the way back by Oly Town, and that's going to go out for a throw-in. What an amazing ball from high stand to Comstock just 30 seconds ago. Now a giveaway. Oly Town wins it back. It's Comstock again, forces the ball to be played out by Maria Allen, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Oly Town once again in the attacking third of Atletica. Michaela Key stepping up for the throw. Long throw, held in by Oly Town. It's high stand, out to Comstock. Now Key, ball played into the middle. It's lost, it's held in by Haas. Haas with the shot. That's going to go wide, a left-footed effort. That was always going wide. But that ball snuck through, and they were able to get something out of it. Oly Town really controlling the tempo here in the second half, which is the complete opposite of the way the first half started. Coaches maybe saw something that they liked and made it an emphasis on their talk at halftime as the flag goes up. And Juarez called for the offside. It was a good effort, but once again, the run starting too soon, and Juarez called for the offside. Dell with the ball, looking for Streeter. Gets away from her a little bit as Jimenez is forced to play it out into the stands. It's going to be another throw-in. So more pressure by Oly Town, forcing another throw-in deep in the attacking zone. Let's see if Oly Town can make something happen here. Throw into Streeter. She controls possession. Into the middle. Laid off. It's high stand. Cuts it into the middle. No foul called. It's won by CFC, but given away and then played back, and now Michaela Key chases with Boragine making a run towards her, but she gives up on it. It's going to go out for a throw-in for Oly Town. As the throw comes in, it's high stand who lets it go. Rice able to pick it up. Plays it back to Pineda. Dell chasing. Out wide, it's Emily Hyde. And now a giveaway again. It's Streeter with the shot, covered by Pineda, and it goes out for a corner kick as the Artesians continue to mount the pressure on this CFC squad. CFC making an early change here in the second half. Looks like Emily Olvera is going to be making her way into the game for CFC in place of Fatima Jimenez.
Into the game for Atletica, number 15, Emily Olivera. Replacing number 11, Fatima Jimenez.
So Olvera making her way back in to take over on that right wing-back position. Just in time for a corner kick now. It's Streeter over it. Hand up now. Ball comes in from Streeter. Right into the side netting, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. So that corner kick goes by the wayside, and it's going to be a restart free goal kick for CFC. Maria Allen up to Boragine. Natalie Boragine plays it into the middle. Finds Rosales. Rosales with the run. Rosales still making a run. Plays it diagonally as Olvera was offside on that run, and she's forced to let it go, and it's going to go out for a throw or for a goal kick. So diagonal runs are the way that CFC is making their headway right now, but they are not getting their timing down right, and they have been not able to make any of this count in the second half. So goal kick headed by Haas. Out to Boragine, though. Boragine now maintains possession for CFC. Rosales with high stand applying the pressure, plays it back to Hyde. Hyde with Dell chasing. Dell puts the pressure on, forces the turnover. Won by Haas, but given right back. Juarez gave it away, and now Comstock comes away with it for Oly Town, and now Highstand makes a run. Highstand pulls it back. Good defensive pressure by Julia Sattler, but a 1-2 with Comstock. Finds Highstand open, plays into the middle, looking for Streeter, cleared by Rice. Allen to Boragine. Boragine plays it off the leg of Michaela Key, goes out for a throw-in. Substitution now. Brianna Dell coming out. Haley Ward coming in. And the goal scorer, Ward, coming back into the game for Oly Town. Rosales with a good clearance downfield, looking for Alexander, but won by Myers. And now here comes Delaney Smith into the middle, broken up by Rosales. I know a break could be on. Rosales, triple team comes, she gets around it, but it's cleared by the last line of defense, Peyton Ryan, and it's cleared to midfield. Now Ward has it, plays it out to Highstand, ball into the corner, looking for Comstock and finds her, plays a square ball, Streeter wins it. Now Ward, back to Highstand. Out wide it's Comstock. Comstock to Ward. Ward with her back to the goal. Out wide now to Comstock, who tried to do a one-time cross, and it just slices wide and goes out of play for a goal kick. Good, crisp passing by the Oly Town offense there, but it leads to nothing as the ball goes harmlessly out of play for a goal kick. Sattler wins the header to Madison, who plays it up for Juarez, but it's going to be won by Ryan on the far sideline. Ryan gets around Juarez, maintains possession, but loses out. Now it's Alexander. Alexander back. Finds Juarez again at the corner flag. Juarez plays it to Madison. Madison with the shot's going to be saved by Brock. And we've got a player down now for Oly Town behind the play. We don't know what happened here. Not going to speculate on anything but player down. And there's going to be a substitution coming up now for Oly Town. Looks like Alexis Thompson is going to make her way in for Eden Comstock. Looks like she took a knock to the head. She looks to be okay though. Gets a little water. The rest of the team getting some water as well. Looks like we're going to take an impromptu hydration break here.
Checking in for the Artesians is number 16, Alexis Thompson, replacing number 7, Eden Comstock.
So we're going to get back to the action here. Comstock makes her way off the field. She seems to be a little uncomfortable, but okay. As we get restarted here, a long ball by Brock. Won by CFC. It's Madison. Now Rosales. Out wide to Rice. Allen to Boragine. Boragine tries to get around Key and can't. Gets taken down for her effort and no foul called. As she tried to win the ball back and was impeded, but we're not going to go there as the ball's continued to be held by CFC. Pushed back. It's Emily Hyde now with it. Olvera cuts inside. Broken up nicely by Oly Town. Oly Town now on the breakout. It could be Thompson. No, loses to Rosales. And Rosales comes away with it. Rosales has been impactful, to say the least, as a first half substitution, scoring the equalizer and continuing her great play here in the second half. Now it's Ward. Ward out wide. It's Myers down to Streeter, but it's going to be won by Olvera, who plays it back to Pineda. Pineda with the long clearance into no man's land. Haas making the chase and winning the ball. "65 minutes played here from Salem in the NWPL Championship. It's Liv Highstand. Played it back. It's given away. Brock forced to come out. The ball by Madison looking for Juarez, but it's going to be played up to Haas by Brock. And now Haas looks to run. Tried to find Streeter, but gave it right to Olvera. Brock with the restart. Played up. It's going to be off of CFC, off the body of Julia Sattler, and it's going to go out for a throw, but not before Juliana Pires comes back into the game for CFC, and that's a dangerous player coming in for CFC. The throw comes in. It's Rice who tries to get there from Ward. Ward keeps it in play, and it's going to go out for a goal kick as a honest shoulder-to-shoulder called there as two players went down. And it goes out for a goal kick. Ward holding her own against the bigger Rice. But it's going to be a goal kick now. Mackenzie Pineda pushing the offense up, pushing the defense up. Long ball to Rosales, headed on. One back by Oly Town. And a foul's going to be called against Perez as Michaela Key got there and took the contact and drew the foul. So Delaney Smith with the long ball. Played out wide. It's Streeter who slips and falls, maintains possession. It's going to be a shot by Highstand, held in by Haas. Haas tries to get around Olvera and can't. Olvera clears it up. Streeter couldn't keep it in play, and it's going to be a quick throw for CFC. Clara Madison with it. Takes the elbow against the defender and gets away with it. And now a sliding tackle by the defender. It's won by Alexander and broken up by Smith. Excellent play by Delaney Smith to win that after a completely missed call on an elbow to the head that was not called. Oly Town dodging one there, and they come away with the ball. Here comes Streeter. Deflection into the middle. It's Sattler who comes away with it. Sattler with a through ball for Perez. Perez, can she get there? She does, and she scores. Perez with the goal off the deflection.
Goal Atletica. Number 3, Juliana Perez.
And Perez makes her impact known right away as a substitution and gets the goal that puts CFC on top 2-1. Just an unfortunate deflection there. That all stems from what I would consider a missed call that went the direction of CFC. Substitutions now into the game. Brianna Dell making her way back in, as well as Erin Danielson.
Number 12, replacing numbers Erin Danielson, replacing number 16, Alexis Thompson. Number 15, Brianna Dell, replacing number 9, Brooke Streeter. And into the game for Atletica, number 4, Alicia Alvarado, replacing number 7, Maria Juarez.
So foul called against Michaela Key. They're going to bring it back. It's going to be Hyde standing over it. Long ball by Hyde. Tried to pick out the offensive player, Alexander. Couldn't find her, and it's going to go out. Actually going to call a foul before that, and it's going to be a free kick for Oly Town. Ball only as far as Madison. She plays it out wide for Alvarado, who keeps it in play. Madison gave up on it, but it's kept in play by CFC and now won by Oly Town. It's Danielson. She plays it to Ward. Haas with it now in the middle. She plays up. Lost by Oly Town, but won back by Ward. Headed up. Olvera has it now. Plays it to Sattler with Ward chasing. Rice now out wide to Allen. Perez gets around Key. Delaney Smith providing cover. Smith forcing the ball wide. It's going to go out for a goal kick. And it's going to be time for a hydration break here from Willamette University. Top of Oly Town, an unfortunate deflection that led to a goal as Brock came out. Brock came out to get it. It deflected off of her and then off of Pires and then went into the goal. It was the right play. It just unfortunately didn't make the bounce that Oly Town needed. And they find themselves down one with about 20 minutes of game action left to play. We've had a couple stoppages here in the second half. But 20 minutes to get level for Oly Town and force penalty kicks in this NWPL championship. So it's going to be a restart. It's going to be a free kick for Oly Town. Coming off the hydration break. Olivia Brock setting up in front of her goal. She delivers the clearance out. Headed on by Thompson. Into the feet of Ward, but won by Sattler, who plays out wide to Alvarado. Madison to Alexander, flicked on by Rosales, finds the streaking Alvarado. Can she get there? She holds it in, but nobody on the near post for CFC. Cleared out, but only as far as Rosales, but eventually won by Oly Town as Thompson gets there. Played into the middle now for Rice. Out wide, it's Allen. Allen lays it off for Pires, but it goes across the touchline for a goal kick before she could get there. And it's going to be another restart coming up for Oly Town. 75th minute of action here in Salem, Oregon. NWPL championship match. Brock picks it up now. Long ball played up. It's Pires. Now Allen back to Pires. Pires gets around one, still has the ball, broken up by Peyton Ryan, but held in by Sattler. Sattler gets it to Alexander. Through ball to Pires, broken up by Ryan. Throw in now, CFC in the attacking area. It's Allen with the throw, broken up nicely. Fessenbeck gets it to high stand, and then cleared by Delaney Smith to Dell. Dell flicks on, looking for Ward, but only finds Hyde. Hyde with the long clearance. It's Ryan who heads it up. Smith, she gets there first, finds Danielson. Out wide to Fessenbeck, cuts it inside, continues with it. Haas making a run. Ball played to Haas on the far side, a good run by her. She keeps it in play. Gets through Alvarado, plays it to Ward, broken up and then held by Madison. Ryan steps up to win the through ball there, plays it to Ward, out wide back to Ryan, and now Ward has it again for Oly Town. Ryan pushing the action now, cuts into the middle, plays it looking for Dell, but it's just out of her reach, into the hands of Pineda. Pineda with the long ball. One header won by Smith, but out to Pires. Laid off for Pires off the feet of Alexander. Now a ball played out wide to Alvarado. Alvarado tries to get around Haas. She does. She gets around, slips and falls. Cleared out by Smith as Alexander was lurking on the goal mouth trying to put that in the back of the net. Held in by CFC. And now a left-footed ball out wide. Header comes in from Alexander, but just couldn't get on it. As Oly Town makes a couple more substitutions here.
Checking into the game for the Artesians.
Brooke Streeter coming in, as well as Lexi Myers.
Number 11, Julie Haas.
Thompson and Haas coming out
Streeter.
for Oly Town.
Number 16, Alexis Thompson.
And then a substitution coming in for CFC as well. Not this time, but the next time. It'll be Natalie Borgine making her way back in at the next dead ball. So the ball headed back to Brock. Brock's going to pick this up. 79th minute here from Willamette University. It's Streeter who's going to chase. Rice gets there. It's played back to her. Pineda trips over the ball. It's going to be won by Dell. Dell gets it. She comes away. The shot comes in, and it's going to be broken up by the defender, Hyde. But almost a disaster for CFC as Pineda couldn't control the ball. And the heavy pressure by Dell almost resulted in a goal for Oly Town. Oly Town needs one. Ball played to Streeter. Won by Allen. Borgine makes the turn. She controls it. Played up for Madison. Madison plays it down for Perez. But Peyton Ryan's going to be the one that gets there. She flicks it up and chips it out for a throw-in. CFC maintaining possession. 80th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go here. Oly Town chasing one. Perez to Rice. Now out wide to Olvera. That ball's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Oly Town trailing 2-1 here in the NWPL championship. There's Ward, broken up by Sattler, held by Alvarado, who gets around Ward and keeps it in play nicely. Vicky Cruz Rosales now has the ball for CFC, plays it back. Alvarado pushes it in. Shot comes in, held by Brock, and it's going to be Oly Town ball. Still chasing the one goal they need to take this to penalty kicks at the end of the match. Madison, Olvera, Rosales, Madison, Allen out wide in space. Allen with the cross into the middle, laid off by Perez and then cleared off the line by Oly Town, held in by Allen. Ball comes in, Perez with the one-time volley, held in by CFC. Alvarado now has it. She gets past the defender, still has it, cuts it back around, still has it, shot blocked by Peyton Ryan, and that's going to go out for a corner kick. Alvarado looking dangerous in the offensive zone right now for CFC. Corner comes in, played to the middle. Sattler looking for the header, couldn't get on it, but it's going to be held by Rosales. Played to Borgine. Back into the middle. It's headed on by Sattler, and it's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Brock clears it up. Rice Clears it for CFC, but held by Oly Town. Ward loses it. Perez with the shove, and she knew it. So it's going to be another free kick coming up for Oly Town. Free kick flicked on. Dell chasing. Rice clears it right into the press box. And it's going to be a throw-in for Oly Town. Six and a half minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Long throw, headed up and out by Allen. Throw-in again coming up for Oly Town. Long ball to Streeter. Streeter lets it go. Allen forced to play it out wide. It's going to be another throw-in, this time near the corner flag for Oly Town. Michaela Key stepping up to make the throw here. Key with the long throw. He gets past everybody. Cleared out. Oly Town holds it in. It's Danielson. Rosales able to get away with it and clear it all the way out towards our vantage point. And it's going to be another throw in for Oly Town. Key. High stand. Couldn't get it. It's flicked on. Myers holds it in. Fessenbeck keeps possession. Loses to Rosales. Rosales pushes up. Boragine makes a run. She's onside. Making her way towards the goal. Cuts inside. Delaney Smith on her. A shot by Boragine off the post. An amazing shot by Boragine that just glances off the corner of the goal. That could have been lights out for this championship game. But Oly lives to see another day. Substitution now. Julia Haas coming back in for Oly Town. Danielson with the clearance, but held in by CFC. Oly Town just can't clear their line right now. Ball comes in, shot goes wide, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Into the game for the Artesians, number 11, Julie Haas, replacing number 3, Michaela Key. And into the game for Atletica, number 11, Fatima Jimenez, replacing number 19, Vicky Cruz.
So the ball played out. It's going to be flicked on by Oly Town. Haley, or Brooke Streeter, excuse me, wins it. Ball played out. Rice into the Oly Town bench, and it's going to be a throw-in for Oly Town. Julia Haas with the long throw finds Dell. No, finds the head of Allen. Played out wide to Jimenez. Played up. Boragine broken up by Smith. Smith played it off of Jimenez, and it's going to be throw-in Oly Town. 3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Oly Town really needing to press now. Played out to Haas. Haas into the middle. Flicked on, looking for Ward. Couldn't get it to her. It's cleared out by Hyde. Boragine chasing. Throw-in coming up for CFC. Jimenez with the throw. Looking for Madison, broken up by Rhine. Played out by Rhine, throw-in CFC. Perez in the middle with nobody on her. Perez takes a shot, and it goes just over the goal. Another long-range shot that could have been dangerous.
Checking into the game for Atletica, number 7, Maria Juarez.
Maria Juarez coming in for Borgin. Time running out for the Artesians, 2 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Ball held by Sattler as she makes her way back up the far side, cuts it inside. Tried to find a streaking Alvarado but loses it out. Myers has it. Here comes Streeter. Streeter finds Heist on the far side now. Ward makes a run. She gets there. It's Ward, plays it across, and a goal! It's Brianna Dell with the equalizer! Brianna Dell with the equalizer. And the Artesians tie it up at the death. CFC got bit on the counterattack, and Brianna Dell right where she needed to be. And Oly Town needs to hang on here to bring this to penalty kicks. Or if not, maybe get one to win it. It's Myers back to Haas. Out wide, it's Streeter. Streeter played it off the leg of Allen, goes out for a throw as Paige Alexander makes her way back in, replacing Alvarado.
Checking into the game for Atletica, number 33, Paige Alexander, replacing number 4, Alicia Alvarado.
2 minutes of stoppage time remaining in the game. We are tied up at 2. Just an unbelievable finish to this match as Brianna Dell beats the keeper Mackenzie Pineda and ties things up. Pineda with the long ball. Danielson heads it up and out. Myers plays it off of Madison, and that goes out for a throw into Oly Town. Long throw into Fessenbeck. She heads it back towards Myers but loses it. Now Perez with it. Perez is dangerous. Ball broken up, but only as far as Olvera. Now back to Madison. Madison takes the shot. It's going to be shouldered off and cleared out for a goal kick. Close to a handball, but the official says no, he was right there. Time to defend right now. Corner kick coming in. Ball played far, headed out by Oly Town. Dell looks to get there, can't get there, and it's going to be a foul by Dell right outside the box. And another dangerous opportunity for CFC. Perez going to stand over, and you think she's going to take a shot here. 4-person wall being marched off by the official. Need that 10 yards. Perez going quickly. Right-footed effort. Don't think it's going to be a shot from here. I could be wrong. Whistle blows. Perez takes it into the side netting, and it goes out for a goal kick. So a goal kick coming up. Oly Town weathering the storm after equalizing in the 89th minute. And that's going to do it for regulation as we are headed into penalty kicks for the championship of the NWPL. Brianna Dell with the equalizer in the 89th minute drew things level, and it is up to penalty kicks now for the championship. Oly Town trying to get their first trophy in club history. And boy, what an opportunity for Oly Town right now. The two keepers, Brock and Pineda, have looked good today as the captains are standing around drawing, getting everything set up for the kick or the penalty kick shootout. It's Smith and it's Sattler. Looks like Oly Town won the toss to see which goal. They're going to play on the north goal. It's interesting to see this set up right in front of us here, but boy, what a thrilling matchup this has been. It's been all season. These two teams have played outstanding games together, and of course the championship couldn't be decided in 90 minutes. Brianna Dell, the hero right now for Oly Town, as she puts it in the back of the net. It was Ward who found her in the middle of the field, and she was in the right spot at the right time and just calmly slotted it past Pineda. You couldn't ask for anything more. Oly Town showing fight all game long and not giving up until the final whistle blows. And it's going to come down to spot kicks. Just a cruel way to end the season, but that's the way that the soccer gods have determined is the best way to end a game that ends in a tie. So they're going to be kicking from the north goal, which is the one the camera is focusing on right now. The official's making his way down there. And we'll see what kind of order Coach Matt Herrera has for kicks. CFC making their way out to the center circle. Now Oly Town finding their way there as well. Looks like the 5 kickers are going to be, well, we don't know yet. Looks like the first kicker is going to be Nicole Fessenbeck as she makes her way down to the goal, the penalty area. Pineda taking her time to get down there as well. Pineda out of BYU Hawaii. Nice salmon-colored goalie kit. Makes her way into the goal. Getting some final instructions from the head referee. Don't come off your line until it's time to come off your line, which is when the ball's kicked. And we're about ready to get underway. Nicole Fessenbeck, number 10, she's going to be the first one to kick. Pineda bouncing around. Fessenbeck takes the shot and lays it in the back. Nicely taken penalty by Fessenbeck. Pineda going the wrong way. And Fessenbeck puts it in. Now stepping up for CFC is going to be number 17, Julia Sattler, the Oregon State player. Makes her way down to the penalty area. Sattler grabs the ball, puts it on the spot. Brock The keeper for Oly Town has made a couple good saves today already. Can she come up with one when it counts here in the penalty kick shootout? Ball comes in, shot. Brock goes down to one leg. Sattler puts it in the back of the net. Stepping up now for Oly Town, Liv Highstand. Highstand calmly walking straight up. Pineda bouncing around. Highstand takes a look, runs up, shot comes in, and she scores! She gets it past Pineda. Pineda broke late and went over the top of the ball, and Highstand puts it in for Oly Town. Now Fatima Jimenez for CFC Atletica. Jimenez with the whistle blowing. Shot comes in, and it's into the corner. Brock guessed right, but couldn't get there in time, and it's 2-2 in the penalty shootout. Brooke Streeter now stepping up for Oly Town. Streeter coming straight on, takes a shot, goes the opposite way of Pineda and puts it in the back of the net. 3-2 Oly Town in the shootout right now. All the penalties have been taken rather coolly by the shooters. No pressure, it seems like, at all on the penalty shooters. Now coming up, number 10, Emily Hyde, had an outstanding game today in central defense for CFC Atletica. Hyde, right-footed shot, whistle comes, shot comes in, saved by Brock! Emily Hyde puts it down low, and Brock steps up and saves it. It's 3-2. And Oly Town with the upper hand now in this penalty shootout. Opening goal for Oly Town in the first half. Ward takes the shot. Shot's good! Blocked by Pineda, but it goes into the upper corner. And Oly Town up 4-2, and they can smell it now. Championship for the Oly Town women, as Paige Alexander, the Salem-born player who plays now for Gonzaga University, steps up for CFC. Brock on her line. Alexander takes the shot. Saved by Brock! Oly Town wins the championship! Oly Town wins the NWPL championship 4-2 in the penalty shootout. Oh my goodness! Oly Town bringing home the trophy to the capital of Washington State. Olivia Brock with 2 saves in the penalty shootout is going to be our player of the game. Olivia Brock, stand tall, young lady. You gave everything you had today, and Oly Town wins the NWPL championship 4-2 in penalty kicks over CFC Atletica. Unbelievable end to a season, and an unbelievable win for the Oly Town women, as they're going to head back triumphantly to Olympia, Washington today with a trophy in hand. A quick recap before we go, people. Goals in the first half. Haley Ward opened the scoring for Oly Town, answered immediately by Vicky Cruz Rosales, as Eden Comstock comes with the Gatorade bath for the coach. Matt Herrera gets the ice bath, as every championship coach should get. So those were your first two goals. The second half, Juliana Perez scores for Oly Town, but it was Brianna Dell who leveled things up in the 89th minute to send this to PKs, and after that, Oly Town did not miss. And it was Olivia Brock with 2 saves to come up big and deliver the win for Oly Town. Thanks for tuning in to this broadcast. My name is John McLamory, bringing you the action today, and as always, thanks to Cartwright Media and, of course, Mr. Blake and Mr. Zander for bringing the action to you today. Don't forget, tomorrow, 2 o'clock, Black Hills High School, the Oly Town men take on OVF Alliance in another USL2 matchup. Oly Town, 2 o'clock tomorrow, Black Hills High School. Be there or tune in. We'll bring you the action. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.